Griddle Master Joe here with you. It's been a while. Super Bowl. It's been since the Super Bowl. So with the Griddle Master griddle top, some of you talk about steaks. How to sear a steak. You like those lines. I was sleeping the other day and I woke up and I was like, you know what? I got an idea. Check it out. I got an idea. Haven't tried it, so as I do with you guys all the time, this is a first. I am going to take a cooling rack and I am going to set it on the griddle top directly on the griddle top. Now I'm going to take our aluminum tray, our handy dandy handles, okay? And I'm going to cover that up. I am going to get that cooling rack hot, real hot. Look at it, it's already smoking. Smoking. So we're going to let that get hot. I actually have this on high. If you look at your steak recipes, they talk about, let's get a cast iron skillet, almost cast iron, acts as a cast iron. Let's get a cast iron skillet, get it real hot. How hot? Let's see. I'm at 474 right now. 474 degrees. I do have my burners on high. We're cooking a lot for you guys today. I'm going to put a frying pan on there. Actually, I'm going to put the frying pan in the middle. In the middle, because I have potatoes. They have been in the microwave. They're the little yellow potatoes. And we are going to dump them here. Okay? Let's do a little bit of oil, olive oil. Just a little bit. Coat them up. Now I have the top on low, as always. Low is the way to go. Man, it's Florida, it's hot. And that's why so many of you guys are buying these tops now. You're ready to barbecue, but you're barbecuing in 70-degree weather. I'm going to do some salt and pepper on them. Pinch of pepper. And I'm gonna use a top for that too, because I want to bake. I want these potatoes like crunchy. But I'm making for you 3 cheese. Okay. I'm making for you 3 cheese potatoes au gratin. I'm also going to be doing Brussels sprouts with walnuts. I have the frying pan on here getting hot because I am going to dump how much butter, Mrs. Griddle Master, for the potatoes au gratin?
1 tablespoon of full butter and 1.5 cups of whipping cream.
Okay, so then we're gonna just do a single. So a tablespoon. Okay. And then, so I only need 1 of these. I'm gonna do a little more than one recipe, just a little bit, so I'm gonna use the whole thing. So we have heavy whipping cream that we want to get hot. Let me see, before I put this in, I'm going to try to make this pretty informative for you guys today. That's already 235 degrees in the frying pan. And I'm on low, I'm not on high. And what's the boiling point for water? 212. 212. Okay, so we need to be careful because this stuff cooks fast. Look at that, already getting crunchy. Just move them around a little. And we'll put our oven back on. This I have on high. And what I'm going to do now is tease you all. We have a very nice ribeye and a nice porterhouse, aka T-bone. Okay, and we're going to do both of those on here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some olive oil. Take our steaks. And as you can see, it's tending to go into the middle. So probably what I should have done, and you learn your grill, what I should have done is did it here in the middle on high, since I knew that's where the oil wants to go. Okay, so we're going to do this for 2 minutes. And I don't even have it on high, so let me crank it up on high there. And let's see, over here, we're at 600 degrees, 595.8. I wish we were at that here, but we're at 480. So soon enough. Push it down. And what we're going to do here is we're going to add some flavor to the oil. Put a little bit of garlic. And I already salt and peppered one side. We want to salt and pepper this side. So when we flip it, so about 2 minutes like that. I'm curious to see what this is going to look like now. Nope. It didn't do what I thought. Or what I was hoping, I should say. Nope, no line marks. So I'm going to go back down because I really want that seared. I don't care about the marks, but I was just trying to accommodate some of you guys. Look at this. Man, I got so much going on right now. That's already boiling. Turn this back down to low. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and flip this now. Let's let this end sear for 2 minutes. And look at how this is already nice and charred here. Okay, let's go check our potatoes. Now you really have to have everything ready in your mind because this stuff flies. Look at that. Now what I'm going to do with the potatoes is I'm going to get a rag and I'm going to push them down. Okay, we'll let those cook a little bit more, just a little bit more. Get our oven back on. Now, for our cooling rack. Now it's time to use our cooling rack. I'm going to take our tongs. Let me tease you a little bit. We're going to put this up on the cooling rack. Let's move our cooling rack into place. Now, I'm not concerned about being on high at all anymore. I'm going back down to low. And we're going to capture that heat. And now it's basically, we've already seared the steaks. And now it's like we're simulating putting it in the oven. And we're going to put it in the oven for about 10 minutes here. So, all of my burners are all on low. Okay? And now, let's go ahead and cook up some mushrooms. Right in with that garlic, that's great. And I have some onions. I don't need to be holding on to the tongs. Wow. Okay. Let's get some salt and pepper. We're done with this. And salt and pepper for our mushrooms and onions. We're almost ready to eat, actually. Funny enough. Okay, I'm gonna take half of these potatoes. I'm gonna take the ones that are pretty beat up for our potatoes au gratin. Okay, so those are cooking. I'm going to take my cream and I'm going to add potatoes in here. And put this back on here. I'm gonna take a few more potatoes, why not? That looks good. Okay, and now I need to add a quarter cup or so of Parmesan. A quarter cup of Gouda. Or more, because it's so Gouda. I know, that's corny. That's later. What else goes in there? I am looking. Do you have the time? Oh, yes, I do. 2 corny jokes. Couple pinches of thyme. Smells so good. Fresh thyme. Now, what I didn't bring is something to mix it. I do have a spoon. We're letting that get hot. I'm gonna put a little more Parmesan. Okay, so now I'm gonna take it. Dump all that goodness in there. Move this around. Still gonna put, why not, a couple more potatoes. Put another quarter cup of cheese on top of Parmesan. Okay. And then we're gonna put cheddar cheese on top. Yeah. Get a cool there. All right, I'm gonna drop Brussels sprouts. With a melted stick of butter. I'm gonna get the onions off. Okay, I'm going to take this. We're going to cover that up so we can start browning the cheese. Is anyone interested on how the steak's doing? How's that look? Looks like something I want to eat. Okay? Take our Brussels sprouts. I'm going to sprinkle a little garlic powder. Drop some garlic. Salt and pepper, of course. The green onion. Some chives. And some walnuts. That was about 3/4 to a cup of walnuts, just so you know. So now we want those to get coated in butter. Okay, now I am going to turn off over the steaks. Let's see how the potatoes are looking. Fancy. We're going to put a little bit of lemon juice on the Brussels sprouts. There's only one little thing to do after. Now, I did tell you the Brussels sprouts were blanched also. In the microwave? Nope. She did them the regular way. Mrs. GriddleMaster blanched them. Just so that they don't take so long to cook out here. And then more cheese. More Parmesan cheese. Just a little bit. We're going to mix this around just a little bit. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of food. I guess I have some food for the week. Okay, this would have gotten brown better. The cheese would have gotten a lot better if I would have put it in a smaller pan. So that way not much of a lift, but the heat wasn't coming down. But this is definitely ready to come off. So all my burners are off. We finished everything all together. Let me go ahead and get this off. Just let it sit there now. Our potatoes. We're going to plate these. We're going to do some plating, take some pictures, and oh, let me show you the steaks. What we're doing with the steaks is we're letting them cool down now. Not cool down like get cold, but just letting it come off of the boiling point so that the juices return back all throughout the meat. And in about 5 more minutes, we'll be ready to cut those open. All right? Griddle Master Joe. We just cooked a whole lot of food, and it really doesn't seem like it took that long. Maybe a half hour? And now we're ready to eat. We could get everyone together and eat, but I'm going to go ahead and plate this up and take some pictures for you guys, and we'll show you what they look like. So, Griddle Master Joe's letting this finish up, and I am done cooking up the good stuff. Hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry I've been away for a little while. Haven't been away, been real busy, and a lot of orders are coming in. A lot. So obviously you guys are showing them to people and having them over to your house and entertaining, and they're saying, I want to do that. So thank you, and hope you continue to enjoy your griddle top and see all the fun stuff that you could do with it. Alright, I'm not going to give up on giving you some char marks, some little crisscrosses. I'll still be thinking about it, but this idea didn't work out, but maybe the next one will. And actually, I like cooking the steak right on the griddle top, because then it really, the whole steak gets charred very well, very, very well. And I like that personally. So anyway, Griddle Master Joe signing out.